And we are live. We are live. Hi, everybody. Welcome in, everybody, on the rewatch. I've remembered the Zardsy theme song. We've got the fit check. We are, don't take my word for it. It's in a book. Let us give praise to St. Cage. May we conclude this painting and this mail opening with as little problem, fanfare, and hopefully I can finish in 2.5 hours so I can go see what happened to my karaoke show, proving for a fact that half the reason why I suck when I sing on my videos is that I do suck, but that the phone is remarkably close to those big ass speakers. So I'm excited to see how Bar Tetris goes. That is my favorite game to play as a live performance in public. 20, 30 people magicalness. It's how I do it. So, yeah, Bar Tetris is the favorite game. If you have not moved 30 to 50 chairs within 5 minutes, maybe a couch, 3-4 tables as well, and staged everything so that way, if you are a success, you can actually bump out to 75. Are you even a live bar entertainer, man? What kind of shit is that? You got to roll in. You got to be cool. Well, somebody popped in a chat. Some lurker, probably the wife, probably the sister-in-law. But yeah, once again, big shout out to the unicorn man, Mr. Zords. Yeah, very fun. That is so refreshing. When we're all done here, can we do that one more time? Yeah. Put them up there next to the unicorn sticker. Further proof that Miss Ebony was right, that I am a fucking unicorn. Oh, I figure I'll just wait. We can stare at Nick Cage. I can banter. Yeah, the bout of ennui this time, like Card Party was a fun shakeup for me. Getting out of town, so to speak. But there's the old adage that no matter where you go, there you are. You could be in paradise and you're still going to be just as fucking miserable as you are right now. Your change of locale does not change your mental state, your disposition, your willingness to accept and make changes and to overhaul your habit patterns, if you will. Only through awareness, therapy, and a greater understanding of what is causing you to do this. So, boredom. Why are you smoking so much? I'm fucking bored. I don't know what else to do. I'm just sitting on a couch. But if I'm sitting on a couch and smoking and watching TV, then I'm doing multiple things. I feel busy. Does it actually do anything? No. Does it actually cause more stress than it's relieving? Mostly. I'm not out in public as often as I used to be. So the social anxiety that would come along with things, because with a generalized anxiety disorder, everything will fuck with you. It's not just those things, it's the general disposition of being out in public and trying to cover all of your bases, figure out what all the rule sets are. Don't embarrass yourself, be friendly, be kind, never fail to be courteous, never fail to be polite, never refuse an invitation. If it hurts, it's probably worth it, kind of a thing. And yeah, but all of that being said, man, you panic, you freak out, you solve the problem, but you didn't do it in the right way. You didn't solve the problem. You just solved the other ephemera shit. And then life comes by with a rug pull and brings you right back to where it was because you didn't learn what you needed to learn. So I find myself in one of those situations where there's that, and then after the military, fucked around and partied, did my thing. That didn't work. Fucked around, went to college, graduated. That didn't work because it was more of a continuation of the same thing. But the underlying problem is I have no purpose. I have no direction. I have no passion. It sounds very sociopathic, if you will, or some other fancy word, but it's just malaise, just a, I don't know what the hell I want to do, man. I know what the hell I don't want to do any more of. Got that list solid. But like, where do I go? What do I do? And unless you have a true passion for something, I guess I can talk. I like talking. Talking's fun. But everything else that I've been doing has been an offshoot of that. The painting, let's give them something to talk about. You know, oh yeah, I can do this. Is my passion in it? It was. Somewhere along the way, I lost it a little bit, and now I'm struggling after San Diego. Like I said, back to the start. San Diego kind of shook things up. Dallas is supposed to continue to shake things up, but in my head, I'm like, yeah, but that doesn't fix anything on my day to day. I would like to get outside. I would like to have an actual motivating reason to leave the house. Like painting and stuff like this, great, very easy going. It's nice. Everybody's kind of forgiving. I get some better results after 3 months, which is dope. And you know, I'm not under a pressure timeline. Like I gotta learn this. I gotta do this by this. It's more of just now. These people have been waiting, man. Time to stack up and actually execute, which is also a good thing. You know, when you have people that are very understanding, but at the same token, you're torturing yourself and they don't know about it. Oh, it's a beautiful feeling, man. Because then there's an adversity that you must overcome to actually get it done. Then on top of that, there's this great deal of satisfaction equally proportionate to that adversity of when you finish the fucking thing. We got through it. And usually most people are just like, cool, never again. It goes off to the wayside. Other people are like, let's do more of that. And I thought I was done with the chaos paintings, but a lot of the people that have been coming in have been mentioning, oh, that would be fun. And yeah, you know, more dicks, more vaginas than paintings. That sounds dope. Hey, it's ALB. Jesus Cage. All praise be. Put the bunny in the box, ALB. Hey, it's nice to your mod. It's not your first time here. I appreciate that. Just waxing intellectual as I get ready to rip into a box and further delay going live, actually painting, doing the things. I have a 2.5 hour out. So let's see if that can happen. Edgy, Jesus. You kids, you're stuck on your Streamlabs. All right, now with any praise, because previous ones saw me opening with scissors, trying to be all professional. I normally open boxes with the very best there is, the Pilot G207. Pilot G207, very the best there is. Writes upside down if you need to. Very rarely comes out and writes for miles and miles and miles. So let's just see if we can do it this way. You pop it out, bink, go across, dink. It's a P.O. box, so have fun with it, kiddos. Send the man some packages. Dink. Ah. Why is a pen so much smoother than this stick was? Than the scissor was. There we go. Bink. Big old box. You go into the box with the box with the boxes. And we make sure we have tape clean and residue. And the ink still works. And it's still, hey, and it really, really works. Check that shit out. Okay. Let's put the pen away. It is the dangerous thing. Let us rip into these. I believe this is my Wayward Numal. My Greek Rev signed Numal. And then a butt ton of Prismatic. And I'll figure out something to do with these. But I definitely need to do a redecoration. There's the stuff from Card Party. There's like so much stuff behind the way. Yay! Yay! This guy has a journey of his own, and it's not just getting over that lava field. We'll discuss here in a moment. So that was the goods. So this is the bulk. Pink. Okay, more bulk. I am actually going to save these. Why not? Reduce, reuse, recycle. I got to start sending out mail and shit. Might as well let you big time celebrity people pay for my shipping materials. So what do we got here? This looks like master balls and up. Hey, look, man, everything's sleeved. You imagine sleeving 50 packs of Prismatic? Oh, okay, yeah. These are my individual break cards. So I guess we can keep the double EXs out. Yeah, these are the bulk packs. Yay! All this shiny. It's a bridge to your future, kiddos. A bridge to your future. Fuck it, we'll just keep it all together. Then I gotta catalog it and do some things. Yeah, Nerd Chase has some fun energy breaks. The little Pidgeot that could break packs to oblivion. Yeah. That's bulk, sir. What are you doing? It's bulk, man. It's funny. People get precious, but it's like, it's a nickel. You don't care about nickels, I thought. All right, we got, yeah. Okay, I guess I had, oh, this is for my birthday break, too. A lot of prismatic. Hey, Fluttermane. Whoa. Check your bulk, kiddos. There's a lot of playables out there, man. You get them for $4. I just want shit to sign. I don't know. ALB, I think with you, I just need to message you on Discord and be like, yo, bro, I just need like an IR or better or something signed. You know, I don't care what it is, but like a legible signature. And we just kind of make a deal and pay for shipping that way. That way I can cross you off my list. Oh my God. No, I thought it was a Pokeball. Pokeballs are important. Dude, it's so weird. I pulled like 3 of these. And it's just like, they all look like the same shit. Whimsicott. That's funny. How's 32? How's $32 for the deal? I mean, I could live with it. Feels like I need a $10 IR. $10 for shipping. 12. Payson JH, huh? Well, I guess I could just wait till Dallas and then corner you and then use my height advantage against you and be like, sign the fucking card. So, I mean, that's worth $150, not to press charges. I was 32 years old. Oh. 13 years ago, it was pretty goddamn good. I was first meeting the wife, college, life great. No complaints. All right, we got the Nimble signed by the Nerd Chase. He had a friend there. I wanted him to sign a card, but I guess that didn't happen. We'll get into the story of that one. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Hey, it's a cutie fly. We got a Snom. Oh, this must be my Mega Evolution break. Temporal Forces. Maybe these are all pitties. Prismatic. I got an Amaris. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Okay. This was a whole other break. He was holding on to me for it. The Cargadon. That's nice. And the little bug. Oh, damn it. He signed the fake Gengar that he taped back together. But he didn't get his buddy to sign it. I don't need more Nerd Chase signatures, goddammit. I need Nerd Chase's friends' signatures. That's okay. He's only going to be on there once. It's like people don't understand what I'm trying to do when I ask for signatures. And I still have not gotten oh, no, that's what this one is. He did it with oil pastel. This is an official adult crayon Nerd Chase signature. And you could tell in the light because the actual nerd will glisten too. Shit, if we pull it right out, you can see it. Okay, he did kind of get the assignment. Right? So if you look, yeah. It's chunky. It's right on that fucking card. So yeah, I guess that's going to be the way I get difficult cards to sign. Just bust out an oil pastel real quick. Have my towel. Okay, we're organizing for Dallas. We're doing a little better. My edging juices. I mean, hey, as long as it's legible, motherfucker, sign it. Flip it, dip it, football, man. Whatever you want to do. Okay, now this story might sound disparaging because it kind of is, but I was never worried for a second. Oh, and he put 2 Tyler on it. Okay, so what had happened, set the Wayback Machine for 6 weeks ago. Dennis was on like a generational heater. He was in Greece on vacation, fucking on the Greek Isles on the beach, fucking tuning into Nerd Chase's Rip and Ship, right? Ripping a bunch of Ascended. He grabbed a second Numel And I was like, hey, well, Dennis, you're going to be there to pick it up. Might as well give me a signature, bro. I would love a Dennis signature, a chat all-star, if you will. And eventually I did get the birthday signature because didn't know. What it ended up happening is, so Dennis comes to collect his cards, right? A couple days later, Dennis knows he needs to sign it for me, signs it, gives it to Nerd Chase at a vending booth. That was a month ago. And then in the flurry of shit, Nerd Chase unpacking misplaced it. It wasn't lost. It was somewhere in his house. He knew it was in the house. But where was it? And it was in some weird, awkward part that he's never been in. It was like a ghost had picked it up and moved it. So a couple backups later and everything else, funny jokes. I was at Card Party. I picked up a bunch of these Numels. And I had all of his Jersey friends come back with it, being like, yo, man, you Dirk McGirt, what's up, buddy? Welcome on in. We're just telling a little tale of the wayward Numel. So yeah, I get the call. Yo, bro, I found it. I was like, the second I get another one, that's when you find this. Like, that's how it was. So it's not that disparaging. Shit happens in life, guys. You get all precious and clutchy. What am I going to do? Canadian shipment misplaced my fucking cards, man. That's it. That guy's done. It's like, no, dude, you just make another plan and you hope and pray and you file a thing. Ooh, it's cardboard. It's only money. We're not talking like life, limb, or eyesight here. We're talking about a fucking Numel trying to make it across a little valley and a signature on it. And it was very meaningful, and I love it, man. It's so great. The Numel collection is growing because the Ghastlies are too expensive to buy anymore. Thanks, everybody. And I'm not going to fucking pull them either. So it's like, okay, cool, that's done. Need a new card. But everybody's ripping Ascended to high heaven. So the Numel IR, about $7, 10. Sounds cool, dude. Stoked right there in the middle. He's just a little quiet. Is he going to make it over? Again, praise up to the majestical one, the unicorn one, the Ebony Unicorn, for making me appreciate the card and the art. Just for a fun little joke. And I was like, all right, I like that. It's fun. I grew up with Land Before Time, little tenderfoot, leaf foot, whatever the foot is. So yeah, those are the cards. These are the funness. So yeah, we've now got a third tier to the Nerd Chaseness, which is fine because he's kind of my origin story. We continue our chat all-stars, of which Dirk McGirt, need to get your signature as well on something IR or better. We'll just send you out one of these, a marker, and be like, yo, just make it legible, man. Make it legible, but please do not make it like you're signing for a fucking car loan. That would be bad. That would be bad. The piles are piling. Okay. Plus, we have to fix our wonderful box of the Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures cereal. So the cartoon based off the movie cereal. And it came with a little box. And I was like, cool, this is great to carry around. It's pop culture. But in the process of sliding it in and out of my bag, the top paper part separated. And we kind of fixed it, but it didn't quite work out that well. So today, will he paint or will he talk? We shall see. What do I need here? I need the canvas. I need a canvas. Alrighty, folks. Previously on The Dude Paints Kinda. I'm still a little unhappy with this. Like, it needs to come down a little bit more here, but that's fine. Whatever. It just feels like this is straight and this is straight, but right here just gives me this little hurt. And it's kind of messing with me. So what we need to do today is use the right brush on this guy and this guy and this guy. Like, I didn't really want to cover up the clouds. I was like, let's do it this way. But I'm like, well, if we do another tree here, we can just throw him in the background. So let's just do it where the tree starts here and goes down. And then that way most of this is done. We come in here with some nice browns. We fill in this gray, green muck with some actual good light browns. Come back in here like we did up here with this, add in some water lines around these little puddles. little scummy lines around the puddles, right? To give it that either the river overflowed or this part got stopped up for whatever reason and it doesn't actually go down to the lake anymore. Insert your own story here. It's pretty good. Then pretty much once we have that done, then we're free because we always paint forward. So we pretty much want to do the mud first. And while we're fucking around with that, we'll fix the trees up, highlight them, maybe do some other grassy things, some bushy things down here. We do some grassy things, some bushy things here, maybe some little dog tails, the little hot dogs on a stick you see out in nature, or just some random little wisp, indications of some tall grass bending in the dew. But yeah, it was a lot of fun doing the first part with Broly. I meant to continue it on Sunday. Ennui hit me. I meant to do it yesterday. Fucking ennui some more. Here we are today. And I'm like, well, it's fucking Tuesday. Tuesday's our day. It's an open runway. Nobody's really streaming. No big celebrities are streaming AOB. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That's not true. Frank's streaming. Fucking Next is streaming. Nabcor will probably stream. I'm just first to the gate. So what we have here is a lot of different greens. So in thinking about this, do we want to keep our greens like this and maybe just highlight a little bit more of the lighter area? Or do we want to like fucking because here is this color, but the and you can see just a touch of it that we mixed in with that one is this guy, the neon green, the green, super green. And I'm wanting to finish my indulgence a little bit more. Maybe take a sip of my soda. And we can just see what happens. Because ideally, the reason I want to focus in on this part in the contemplation is I kind of want to buff this tree out, like boom, like the top right here. Not enough to like cover this, because if I wanted to do that, I needed to go like this. And I still can do that, because this guy needs to be, I want him to be beefy, but here's the problem. When you get too beefy and too close, you got to do individual little pine needles and stuff. That's really how it's going to work. So when you're planning this stuff out, it is very integral to remember the level of detail required for it, right? Back here, not so much detail. We want indications, not details. The feelings of rolling grass and little bushes and big trees far back and all kinds of fun shit, right? But as we get closer and closer, the eye is going to demand these details. It's not going to look right. It'll look, well, prime example that I'm trying to avoid here. It'll look like this one. This guy right here. See, he's too big. So the amount of detail that's there is not quite right to the eye. Plus, it's a little too full here, a little too bright. Can't really see the trunk in it, right? But back here, we got all these rich indications and details. Kazenue? Oh, when you, brother. How you been, bud? Hopefully you've caught up on sleep. You got into a good disposition. Life is grand. And if it's not, man, you're grand to me, buddy. So take that as your consolation prize. So, yeah. If we're sticking in with planes, but what I mean by planes is sky's a plane, the mountain's a plane, this is a plane, this is a plane. We've done these planes, but now we're doing this front plane. We're going to split into two. We're going to have here, and then all of this shit's going to be hyper detailed, ready to rock and roll. Just some fun bushy things and tall grass, like I said. Little waterline indications in here, just to kind of be like, yeah, water was moving, but it's now trapped by the mud. Thanks, dude. And of course, the shocking blue versus the green balance, real nice. We got the lake colors right. We got a little shadow indications up here, but nothing like crazy because it's like fun water, like water that you can see through, and it's like, whoa, you can see all the algae covered rocks and like litter and trash and shit. It's like, okay, neat. But the second you go into that water, you're gonna fuck all of that pristine up, and it's gonna look kind of like this. So it feels like we need to get out a little bit of black. Well, no. The black, we would only need to finish this and this part. So what we need to do, well, and we got to fix this tree here because he needs a little help. He's way back there, but he needs a little help. But what do we want this foreground to be? Do we just need another gently grassy hill and bushy things down here? And we definitely have to get it. I think if we start with brown, because one, we're definitely doing the mud, right? And whatever we do, the mud is the bottom layer. This grass is going to go on top of it, so it all sits together. And then with the brown, then we're going to need little tree trunk indications no matter what we do. So that might be the most effective use of the paint and the time. But it would be helpful to understand what we need to do after that. Or quit fucking stalling, dude. Whip out the palette, throw some brown on that bitch. Let's get to mud and make it trees. Just sing and shout and let it all out. I am singing and I want to be singing. Hey, Kaz, we got a theme song too, bud. Thanks for coming in, Kaz. Yeah. Zardsy gave me a little unicorn. It's so fun. All right, that's done. Let us have an herbal infusement. Hopefully people are familiar with Cat Stevens, aka Yusef Islam, with the if you want to sing out, and if you want to be free, it's everything you need. You know that there are, Okay, ballot. We're inching closer to success here, guys. That, in fact, was a unicorn. It is an Australian unicorn. It's a rare breed. It's got wings. It's got a little clip to my belt thing. Unicorn Kingdom from MDI. Made in China. Batteries are not replaceable. Oh, shit. $6.99 $. But yeah, this is in the Zard package that I got 3 videos ago. You know, just, it's a nice little corn. That's bad. Let me squeeze them. Yeah, so each squeeze kills the unicorn. So I think we're up to about 12 squeezes. We can keep a squeeze count. And then maybe the sound will like start drolling down and dying a little bit. The unicorn's losing its magic with each and every squeeze. Oh, God. Right? Still very fun, man. I'm easy to please, and I think all of you guys know that. You know, I'm a very simple creature. Okay. One more herbal refreshment. Ooh, ooh. I gotta put paint on a canvas, and I'm doing so good, but I've still got some flaws. But I'm we'll see how this goes. Okay, so we're gonna need white at some point, and I feel like if we mix our baker's chocolate with our chocolate, we're gonna get that right color of mud, and then I just throw a sprinkling of white on top, just a dash of it. So let's do that. Oh God, paint's coming out. That should be enough. When I mix it, Yeah. Oh, sorry guys. Boom. Here we go. We got our baker's chocolate and our poo chocolate. Chocolate. Choco. We are going to put a dash of the white on the side out here. Because we want the mud to be a different shade than what the trees are going to be, et cetera, et cetera. There's a method. There's a method, guys. Let's just not worry about that too much right now. Let us go into our filbert brush. We know it's a filbert because it says filbert. Look at that right there. Okay. We pop this up here. We go into both. We are mixing on the brush. We want a rustic brown, but like a brown. All right, we've got this fucker Irby fully loaded, so let's draw him out. We'll do our large swaths here, and then as we go up, once we remove a shit ton of this paint, because this fucker, like, it's loaded, I think we can get there. So let us not worry about the bush indications. Let's get in here like this. Go a little bit lighter. We're good to kind of flick it up, because if you're painting flat, your painting will be flat. And maybe you don't want it to be flat. Maybe you want it to have a little funness, little flavor in it. So the best way to do that is you got to angle down. Boom, boom. Like I said, we can come across here. We can highlight with some white. Like, let's just do that right now. Pink. Give us a nice little flavor. Hopefully my hand is not too much in the damn way here, guys. But as you can tell, we've laid down our dark. Now we just got some light, little fluffy, blending on in. Just giving us that little fun bit of nature. Did you ever notice that? It's very unique for nature to be monochrome. Like snow is fine, but even then, you still got on the little grays, variations of white, eggshell, so on and so forth, what have you. Let's get right back into that pure with just a touch of dark. Let's get back in here. Like I said, we already kind of know where bushes are going to be, but let's just push this line right into it. Then we just come back over with that little highlight green, our darker green that's already here. It's going to work out pretty darn good. We leave some of this color just kind of right there unfucked with, like it's got edges. And we can kind of see what happens. Hey, Deli! I love when you prove me right. What did you say that I ignored? And how are you right, Deli? I say lots of shit. And you know this, man. Yeah, back here we'll just lay in some indications of some things, but we'll have to come back in with the darker color to really kind of highlight this back here. But it's there. Scoop and touch this white again, pink. Back up here, just kind of. Something like that, pink. Get a little darker up in there. We can sit here and play back and forth because we got darks, we got lights, we got paint. We got time. Just whatever's kind of grabbing your eye at the moment. Put it on the brush. Remember your angles. Just kind of think about where this mud might be living. Looks a little too bright, maybe. Go back into the dark. Or go to a different area, let it work. Get back to the dark. Bring that part back up. Yeah. And ultimately, at the end of the day, we can always cover this over with any amount of greens. Fun shit that we could want that way too. But if we're laying in some mud, let's lay in the mud. Feels like these are just a little too much. Let's see if we can go back. Nope. Already dry. Just tone these down. Make them flow a little easier. Think. Okay. Just roll over with just a little bit. Your brush is just nice enough. You can really glaze these suckers. Color underneath will still shine through, but the value on top will change it, making it a little bit more uniform, a little funner, little fun skis. Oh, well, Deli, I think we all knew that was going to happen. No, that's me. That's me dampering Deli's shine. She called her shot. She knew it. But this is building off of old work into new work. So lessons have been learned. Had I finished it, who knows what could have happened. I did not. We are here. We are here now. Let's give that a little Mississippi red mud. You know, good shit. It's gonna fuck up all your clothes and everything else. Okay, how are we looking on screen? Yeah. Okay. Now, as we look at it, because of trees and shadows and stuff, I feel like the light is in a good pattern. We got this dark enough, but we're down this way. So you see where my shadow of my hand is, right? Pretend that my shadow is actually the light, right? Hey, it's the majestical one herself, Ebony Unicorn. She gets the song. See, I got a Zardsy corn. It's great. Proves that I am a fucking unicorn. Yes, happy little trees. Let us quickly look at the mud. Let us see if it is in fact muddy for what our desired intents were. And I feel like we have mud, guys, right? And just enough of the blue. Like I said, we'll go around when this is dry. We'll paint in the water lines like we did up here. And I think we got it. And then all we have to do is fold in the green on top, do a couple things with these trees, butt ton of bushes down here in this valley zone, or like I said, dogweeds, the marshy kind of stuff. I think we can definitely do it. Yeah, I got a theme song and a little intro for everyone to come on in. So I think that's pretty darn good. Let us get the pencil. The pencil. We use the other side of the white. Now, this is what my palette ended up becoming, guys. Just a mishmash of dabbling in and out, and you could see different pools and gradations of colors and stuff. And that was all just working on the brush, and then we applied a little bit more, and there it goes. So what we need for this is a tree branch color. And by tree branch, I mean whatever the base root is called. Why is my high stoner ass doing this to me? Tree trunk. Didn't even look at comments. Okay. Got a nice little rollout to it. Let's just slide in just a little bit more of that chocolate. Yeah. Keep it marbled. Roll it all out nice and neat. Bink. And what we're going to do is we're just going to that feels a little light. Go into the dark. We're not too worried about it, guys. We are going to be painting it over with green. We want it back there because our eye tells us what the hell is holding up the dang tree. A little bit more. A little bit more. Yeah. A little bit of light. Here will be more dark, but not dark enough that we can't see it. Is that gonna work? Oh, we made it work. Okay. We're coming in here with this guy right here. He got a haircut. Something happened to him out there. We don't talk about what happened to him. So about like that. Pink. Goss as well. Everybody enjoy your dinner. I'm going to be here for a minute since it's a wide open field. Thanks for coming in and let me know you care. Thanks, dude, feel nice. Like I've been seeing. It's not just stupid shit in the comments that I do all the time. Or the making people sign expensive cards thing. Sorry, Deli. She's like, stuff yo sigh. I know you didn't actually mean it. And she's kind of right. Darker, 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 darker. Okay, cool. We are going to start dark on this guy. Okay. I'm gonna wash this guy. Gonna be breaking out the skillet. All right, we go straight into our pure white. Just loading the tip. Just the tip, just for a second, just to see how it feels. Shit, we're gonna keep this straight, yeah? And then we go do some shit like that. Awesome. Okay. And we want to work closest to us so that way we have an anchor for our hand. We can actually do this kind of right. And then we cough and fuck it all up. Yay! Hey, Jesse, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Sorry, Nerd Chase is not feeling well, but glad to have you here, buddy. Kind of one of my Tuesday pals. Damn it. Okay. We are inching our way down, or whatever the hell happened here, mud puddle story. Thanks, dude. Think. Sorry for the no talking, guys. Detail work always takes the utmost of fucking concentration. We're trying hard out here. Think. All right, I feel like we're looking good there. You're at a way fucked up angle. Basically, you're at the angle that I normally paint at. Let's just dunk this in the brush. Let us coffee and contemplate. Woo! Let's just see how we did. How straight are we? We got our nice water flow, right? And just the right amount of highlights, too, to really kind of draw your eye into it and let you know what you're doing. Let's see. Let's get you way close. Right? It feels like puddles. I feel like we've got puddles, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we got puddles. Let's grab out an indulgence. That's a little too close. How are we looking on our trunks, too? Right here by my face. These little guys. Like over there, they look nice and bright, but they're supposed to be. Bright side, dark side. Well, only one way to tell. Get the fuck out of the chair. Take a look at it. Full on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We in the bud zone. Let's cover them bashers up with a nice sappy green. Maybe a touch. Just a highlight of that. But, oh, yeah, man. And then we throw a couple bushes over here. A bunch of bushes over here. Some long grass right in front. Little thingers and doers and twigs. All kinds of all kinds of fun shit. It'll take hours and hours and hours and hours to do. Yeah. Puddle of Mud. Isn't that the She Fucking Hates Me song? I'm sure they have others, but as a non-new metal, I only like Kid Rock when Joe C was with him. Remember Joe C? Right? Yeah. Everybody remembers Joe C. That's the little feller that was with Kid Rock. You know, with Bob Duan and everything else. And The Simpsons is like, Joe C, would your mama want you stretching out Joe's sweatshirt like that? No, sir. Yeah, and then we got just enough coloring in the mud. We covered up. I feel like we're good. Okay. All right, guys. We coffee and contemplated to get to this point. Now, originally, I was stuck on tree land. And as you can see, we've kind of got a really good back, middle, and now we're going to do the front cap. You know, like that. We got the back, we got the middle. We're going to cap it off. Big T, what's up, buddy? Yeah, we're cooking with Crisco today, buddy. That's for show. Here, let's leave it like this for you guys while I do my indulgence and we talk greens. Now, one of the fun things that I've been told as I talk to people about this painting, because I do talk to people offline about this stuff, guys. You are an invaluable resource, but you are not the only resource. You are the end-all be-all resource as far as this channel is concerned. Don't get me wrong. But as far as I'm concerned, yeah, I got a menagerie of artists and fun things to do. So we have this green-blue kind of border here. The green's got to go over top. So the question is, how green do we want this to be? Because we have this nice fucking vivid blue up here. Blue, blue, green. See how we kept it dark and then I got a little fluffy? I feel like kind of a similar deal, but fluffier. I mean, you guys are going to support me no matter what I do, but part of the process is I could just shut the fuck up and paint and do whatever the hell I want. And then I'm going to get stuck in the mud. And then it's like, oh shit, man. Well, you started off here, you're doing so good. Then you're going to have diminishing results as you keep going down the mud until you eventually drown in the lake. So whereas confidence and doubt are not indicative of each other, having both is okay. In fact, that's kind of prime to do. Have the confidence in your actions, but have the doubt in mind. Well, what am I going to do if it's gone? Like right up here, I hit a line that was like, and I was like, okay, water, you know, and we split it on up. So what am I even questioning, Ebony? What shade of green are we going to be doing? Are we going to go electric? Actually, let us go to our green palette. So are we going to do this kind of limey green? Or are we going to try to stick in with this nice green? We're talking about the lawn because the trees are going to be more of this to this. We're going to get into this territory for those big trees. But it's important to know because once I paint those trees, I got to immediately go over with bushes and stuff. So maybe I just pop out a bunch of yellows and greens. We kind of work it out that way. Yeah. Like this highlight color is that super green that I'm talking about. The lime green. Whoop. See, it's nice when you do color things like that because then you can always go back and reference them. If it's shaded. Ebony, the voice of reason and logic. You're overthinking it, you dumbass. Where's the light? Light side, dark side. Okay. And if it's cloudy, mix it. Well, I mean, technically storms are coming, but we still got a lot of bright light shooting in this way. In fact, I feel like the light comes in from here. So as my hand is going out, the sun is like way back here. There we go. Yeah, we're blocking, you know. All right. Well, what time have we got? 6:04. I have an hour to finish this because I got to go help a friend play bar Tetris with karaoke setup and kind of work from there. man, I got so many fun little things here. I don't want to mess with it, but then it's streaky up here. Yeah. Paint tree, next layer. Yes, the unicorn has spoken. And we do rule number 2, which is always listen to the black lady. Well, I didn't think anybody was going to be paying attention, Ebony, and give me the answer I already knew and just needed the reaffirmation. I'm sorry you listened, followed through, and understood the assignment and the directions. It's my bad. It's my bad, Ebony. I disrespected your majesticalness for just a moment. All right. So what we got to do is a combo sap green, because this is our base color. This is all sap green in varying form. And I think we can get away with just using this one. Let's just see. Yeah. Nice, good, healthy chunk. Just like we did with the browns. So what we've got here is dark and light green. And then we're going to take our fan brush, go right into the fucking middle, right down the crack. Whoop. We're going to mix it on the brush. We are going to use our fancy, oh shit, is this the number 7? Number 3, our number 3 fan brush. All right, we're going to slide this way. So leave that nice and marbled, but get a little bit more dark. A little bit more dark. Yeah. Agree. Working farthest away, so it's going to be this guy right here. We're going right in with the edge. Dink. Come on, Dink. Dink me. Okay. A little bit darker on that. Go forward. A little bit more darker. There we go. Same process. Taking the corner of the brush. Going right up here. Start with just a little dot. Using just a little bit more of that brush. Over here, Dink. And if we're fucking it up like we are, paint it black. Let's get some practice while we're doing it. Yep, definitely going to be painting that one black. Redo. Let's see if we can do it a little bit better over here. We just paint one side. Go in a little bit lighter pink. Yeah, these are the flattest fucking trees in the world. Probably should have just not straight lined it. Did it a little differently, but hey, we're trying out here. Did it perfect every time, man. I wouldn't talk to you guys. I would just paint and be like, be impressed. Yeah, we start light and then we work our way down. Since we got all this paint out here, we're Irby fully loaded on this bitch. Let's go in here, lay in our little top grass ground cover. This will also give us practice for Rafa's painting. Maybe I pressed my luck and I should have stopped. Definitely pressed my luck. But we out here, folks. Put the paint on the canvas, guy. Over here. We're gonna leave room for bushes and stuff down here. Let me get you in frame. There we go. See, guys? Come in here with just a little lighter touches. The already dry painting with that dark work for us. Sink rolling grassing hills. Boom. We get a little lighter, a little darker. Yep. All right, let's just see how the rest of this is going to work. Yeah, we're going to definitely need to paint black over this again. But that's okay, because we need black for the other part. Maybe dry brushing is the trick to this, guys. As it dries, we can come back in, add in just a touch, just dance and play. All right, now there's no illusion of what the hell we're doing here. But the question is how we're going to get here to make it look like the rest. We're going to have to recover over our trees. We're dunking this. We are done. All right, let's check chat. I like the green is too bright on the trees and grass. They need to be dulled down to help make the mountains the main focus. Okay. What is dry brushing exactly? I keep hearing the term in crafting videos, but never explain. Okay. And the easiest of terms. So, two styles to do it. One is you barely tap your brush into the paint. Dry brushing, scientifically explained, Ellie, dry brushing is when you start off with a lot of paint, say here, and then as the paint applies, your brush becomes drier and drier. Let me show you right here. So I was here, starting here, and as I used more of the paint, there was less paint there, and then it was able to, less pigment showing, more duller, dulcet tones that Big T was talking about, all the way up to here. You have, it's just dry brushed. Kind of a shitty way of explaining it, but yeah, it's one of those things where the amount of paint left on the brush is not full herby loaded anymore. You've used up enough that you just come across, or then it's like this, where the paint is still wet, come across with a dry brush, and you can blend it out and do other things with your dry brush. So two terms there, but this is what I meant by it. It's like, cool, you start here, a lot of paint, a little less paint, and it's just like scraping the brush against it to put the color on it. Yeah. Thankfully, art is somewhat intuitive when it comes down to terminology and fun things like that. It's like, oh, okay, that's what they mean by that. So yeah, there is some technicality to it, but it's not like some high science where you got to learn Latin and a bunch of shit. Yeah, we went way too dark, way too light on the tree branches underneath. And this guy's got to get broken into two. We need this guy right behind here, and we have this front batch here. That'll work out pretty good. And we can avoid some of this. Ebony, no. Lots of herbal enhancements on Saturdays and Sundays. PBS. They used to have 2-hour blocks, so I would drop everything and watch Bob Ross and herbal enhancements. So it ended up sticking. And then over time, as I was proceeding in my youth past high school and stuff, Sinistar knows what I'm talking about. I would be in various altered states and just start, okay, well, and then over time, I developed my technique. Now, I do have, Mr. Unicorn is not wrong. I do have, God damn it, come here. I have the books. And the books are great. Hey, don't paint your book, dude. The books are great because they actually slow down and kind of give you a more wordy explanation of it. But yeah, the whole painting is done in roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do the intro. 6, 7, 8. 8 paragraphs gives you the painting. The painting that we're talking about right here. See, and if we look, we could see those brown things in there, but a lot of it gets covered up by the paint, but they are still there, but it's more down here. So I don't think I want to fuck with the branches anymore, do the trunks, because I'm going to cover up all that bottom space with bushes anyway. More like these. But even then, the goddamn branches are still there. But we can see where all the bushies and tall little things can come into play. So yes, plenty of reference material, Mr. Unicorn, and I appreciate the statement, man. I've done a lot of paint. Shit, I did a paint night class last night. So Wisteria Lane is a weird place, guys. Wisteria Lane can happen in anywhere USA. It really, really can. And these Mormon ladies get me out there, and I'm not the most attractive guy in the world. You know, the beard's doing a lot of work here, but yeah, they get a little handsy. They get a little grabby because they're on the fucking wine and they're doing the paint night. We're just hanging out with their girlfriends. It's like, I'm a painter, not a huck of meat. Huck of meat's a different rate. And so that does tax the soul a little bit because then I'm doing nothing against painters that do paint nights, but it is designed to be simple for a reason. This is not a paint night painting. This is painting class painting. Paint night painting would be like, okay, we're going to have a blank canvas. We're going to start with black. You're going to spin the canvas around and do a circle. We're going to start with purple, and we're going to do red. And then we're going to have a tree. So grab out a brown and we're going to take our big brush and go bloop, 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 bloop. And then we're going to paint over it with green. And then, wow, you have a circle tree painting that looks all colorful. And it only took 3 brushes and like 5 minutes to really do. Daniel Domeno Arts has some really, really challenging yet simple paintings as well. And then, of course, teaching a lot of classes, a lot of after-school classes were fun to do. So, you know, it's a good thing. It can be a good thing. Now, as I look and I see, I feel like I need to also add in just, so like how we outlined white here to make this water stand out, I feel like we just need a little black ridged line just right underneath this little sucker. Maybe this guy comes out a little bit more. Have enough? Yeah. So between finger painting and a bunch of other stuff, it's really great. So City Star, welcome in. And Big T, that's okay. I mean, shit, on this channel, you've seen me paint some fucked up shit. But that's okay because you at least put brush on a canvas. Turtles and objects, straight lines, they give beginners a lot of grief, right? Straight lines, a lot of grief. But abstract things, where all it is just focus in on laying out a basic shape. We'll come in with a shadow, then we'll come in with a light, right? And then you get comfortable in doing these things. Then you start to see the world artistically, and then you can break it down into lights, darks, and so on. Trying to come up with an album concept. Like, you want to make music and you want to hang a theme on 12 tracks. Yeah. But then again, Big T, there's a lot of art that you really can't be told. You have to actually do it as well. So cut yourself like 17 strips of it's okay. I mean, the grass does look good. Like, this guy needs to be hanging over. God damn it. Cut me, Pulaski, cut me some slack. There it is. There's the tone. There's the phraseology. And to be honest, guys, much like with the green tree that's right here, I knew this one was going to be, I knew these were going to be difficult. I know this one's going to be difficult because we're trying to layer in different things, trying to make different magic happen at different perspectives. So this is the learning curve, right? I did have it black, but then I painted it all brown. Shouldn't have painted it all brown. Should have whispered the brown here. That way the black could have still been here. This green would have already popped. We'd already be done here. Ask me about my winner. I was accepted a long time ago, Dave. Voltaire, circa 1773. I don't think, is Voltaire in 1773? French kings and courts, yeah. French Revolution wasn't until 1812. Someone Google Voltaire. He died in 1778. Okay. Yeah, but Voltaire, oh, I got Casanova in my head. Okay, that's why. I was like, but Voltaire, wasn't he into some freaky shit too? I'm not an aspiring artist or anything, but I've dabbled for the last decade and a half. Got a bunch of do-it-yourself projects, 10 songs each. I got some jazzy beats I've been sitting on for a while. Franklin walked Voltaire through his Mason. Okay. Hey, Dave, say less, man. Shit, what was it? Apple TV Plus has the Michael Douglas, Ben Franklin thing. And they kind of touch on that just a little bit. But yeah, I mean, back in the day, guys, I mean, we're talking like like not the agrarian revolution just happened. They figured out irrigation and shit, right? All you could do is drink, fuck, try to stay alive. That's it. Explore, drink, fuck, try to stay alive. If you're pregnant, try to stay alive. You know, if you get them pregnant, try to keep them alive. You know, it was a good time. You know, where you had to go like upriver, like way upriver to make sure you got your water. Simpler times, Dave. That's just because you're white. If you were any sort of not melanin poor to non-existent, brother, horse of a fucking different color. And Ebony whips in with the scary time. Yeah, Ebony can't. If Ebony was a time traveler, she would have problems every time, unless it was Manamusa. We're talking like ancient Egyptian times, so like 3000 BC when they ruled everything. I think that was about the only acceptable time. But yeah, if she went back in the 60s, ooh shit. That might be a problem. Fucking 40s, problemer. 1864, big fucking problem. 1622, the start of the problem. Boop. Yeah. And then you get into the Islamic stuff, Crusades, 14s, 12s. Yeah, you're fucked. Yep. Mansa Musa, Mali Empire. Thank you, Dave. I wouldn't dream of going to the 1700s. 5000 BC, right? Ebony could be Absamnor, you know? She could be the one above all. Right? It's an interesting perspective when you think back like that. Well, why is it problematic? Well, you're either going to be insert every bad problem here. Every problem that we all fear every day. Social acceptance, captivity, bondage, you know, the big words all start becoming bigger, and right on its face, let alone geographic location. Now, Ebony, she could go back to Japan. What, 1820s? You know, she could fuck up some shit in Asia. That wouldn't be so bad. Ebony could be part of the Mongol horde. Oh, man. Spent so much gold that he bankrupted his empire and devalued the value of gold up to like 75% in Europe. Mr. Zods! Are you sure it doesn't look like a gargoyle? And of course, here, man, I am infallible. Look at those fucked up trees. Yep. We gotta cover them over black. Redo. But we're getting there. We at least got the mud good, so we're to here good. Now we just got to do here and here, and we're done. Oh shit, Dave! You and the wife could talk for days, man. All this shit I picked up was to impress her. Yeah. You always got to love the perverts in history, man. The sexually active, the free willing, the not fucking prudish, but like knew where the limits were. But then again, if you lived to fucking 45, man, you were considered an elder statesman. So, same, my degrees in history. Yeah, dude. Yeah. That Benny Franklin dog? That Benny Franklin could fuck. But on HBO Max, if you type in "assume the position," assume the position with Robert Wool, I think it's the second one he did. He explains what it took. So those fancy ladies in those dresses, your dangerous liaisons type shit with the corset and the underskirt and everything else. It was like 15 layers for a dude and like 22 layers for a chick. And then he has the common folk. He's got like 3 layers. And yeah, they were like, everybody came, had like a cigarette and some Chinese fortune cookies after, and the fancy folks were still undressing. Very, very, very cool exercise in practicality. Oh shit! I ran out of my music. I was waiting until the winter solstice when the nights are longer. I don't know, man. Afternoon delight, Dave. No reason to save for at night what you could do in the day. Let me go change my music, guys. She's only doing hour sets. Okay. Guys, if you do happen to pick up my sick beats in the background, the channels that I listen to are on YouTube, and it is Everyone Loves to Boogie, BOOGIE. It is guest artists spinning vinyl and mixed tracking it that way. They are lost. In fact, this little guy right here, that little guy, that's a corpse. Yeah, that's a corpse. That's a corpse. This is just a pile of corpses creating a nice sun shadow. Because, yeah, life is precious. And it's not like life is precious. No, I mean, life is precious. But what do I, yeah. Okay, yeah. The subtler nuance of romance and funness. Alrighty, kiddos. We got to get in here. We got to do something. We got to do something. Let's get out of blick. Did I have the pencil clean? I'll use a different pencil. Nope. Let's get the pencil. Pencil, come out. It's like Shrek's piss in my little water jug here. Kind of fun. All right. Let us clean the brush. Now, when you're making these little thin lines like I'm doing, guys, you can actually water it down and make it a lot fucking easier. I am a lazy man, and I don't want to do that shit. So what I will do is through practice, poise, excellence, and grace, across here, and just fill in some blank. See if that does the trick for the eye. Where this shit is sitting. How it's sitting. Well, I hit it on Marky Mark the Funky Bunch mix. Of course, when we come back with the green, we could really hide some of those larger ones. But yeah, this is the trick. This is the way. Too much light, not enough dark. Yeah, what's the word? Word up. Something about like that. Okay. Right. It already kind of feels a little better. It looks off, but it feels set in now. Okay. Okay. We need our number 3 fan brush, but we got so much green paint in that fucker. Because ultimately what you want to do, fuck it, we'll do it with the bigger one. No. That's where we got the problem the first time. That's why we got this little half nub up here. Do it right, use it right, do the colors like they need to, and you're gonna have a fun time. Yeah, I bastardized the song, whatever. Whatever. All right. But you caught me my words right when you let me inside of you. Inside of you, inside of you. Oh, how I long to be. Is it wrong to be inside of you? Man, I just went from 6 to midnight, Dave. Aziz, Tal. Thank you, Aziz. Movies can be fun, guys. Oh, the weather outside is weather. Oh, man, when I moved to the island, I stopped wearing a watch. I stopped keeping track of time. I didn't want to wear a watch. There it is. God, I gotta watch that movie again. Dracula musical at the end leads to the Muppet Shows. Good stuff. Now you have me singing afternoon, you know. Yep. Oh, afternoon delight. See, I sound okay when I'm not blown out by weird speakers and shitty drunk chicks going, I love this song. Let me sing with you. Bitch, I ain't buying you a drink and you ain't going home with me. Get the fuck away from me. It's been rough. It's been rough out in these karaoke streets lately, guys. Trying to perform for you. I guess the lake is being fed elsewhere. It's a lake. It's a river. It's kind of ambiguous back here because technically the way the water is flowing this way, it does feel like that it flooded out and just kind of got up this way, like heavy rain day, and then it receded, but it left all this shit back here. It's kind of the narrative that I'm going with here, Ebony. Piopi. Oh God. All right, we're just doing the tip just for a second. Getting them fully loaded. Okay. We are VR. VR. Just gonna get this guy a little bit more zhuzh. Basically, the way we're applying this black should be the way we apply the green. Start doing shit. There we go. Already he feels better. Okay, cool. Come back in, same process. Just tip. Just for a second. Just to see how we're feeling. Now he is in front, so we're gonna make him just dash taller. Pink. Corner of the brush. Start. Dink, 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 dink. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. More paint. Back over here, reload the brush one more time. Just one more time. Or way closer. Yeah, just gonna tip him off just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then you wiggle it. Ebony, you sing all the good songs. Hard not to copy you, girl. You got style, grace, poise, excellence. I'm just some weird white boy trying to paint for his friends. Like this. Ding, 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 ding. All right. Instantly, the trees are back to feeling better. Let us check this. It doesn't look like that. The muddy path looks slanted towards the water, like there's an assumed mountain behind it. And there's a residual. I know. No, Ebony. Your appreciation for the sciences, geography, underwaterness, and all the fun things, really awesome. it really does help set the painting in realism, where it's just like, okay, but why? Why is that there? And I feel like if we do some taller grass and things like that, yeah, feels like we're coming down the hill. We're coming down the hill, but it's just dried out that day. Spring's almost over. This is way back and high or something like that. It's fun. It's fun to think about. All right, we're gonna fix this guy right back here. So we're gonna put him right up top. Dink. We're gonna make him purdy. We're gonna get more paint. So, moral of the day is, yeah, we fucked up. We tried something. But what we're not going to do is sit here and wallow. Oh, what do we do? My painting, it's gone. I only got one shot at it. Bullshit. Come on in. The water is fine. Right? We got him back there, which would mean he's got some fun action down here. We'll just put it like this. Yeah. Rebuild this hill with this nice black guy right here. Paint off there. Okay, great. And we got our nice little line set back in. All right, guys, we're doing it. We're building back better. Time to get beat up. Y'all have a great stream. Thanks for letting me spam. Dave, that's not spam, man. That's rules around here, dude. Appreciate it. You enjoy pummeling 12 to 18-year-olds, half your age, in whatever mixed martial arts thing you're doing. I just saying what's on my heart. Aw. Well, you got a good heart, Ebony. That's the I guess that's the moral takeaway here. All right, coming back up. We're doing this. Come over across like that. Dink. Cause you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart from now and forever. Yeah, I need to do lyrics. And it almost feels like maybe if I just paint this one and let this guy live out in front, I think I'm going to have a much better time. Doing it like this, you can already see we've got the grassier things here. Just kind of drop that fucker down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Now we got to use up the rest of this black somehow anyway, so let's just go for it. Pink. These out like that. Watch how we did the clouds in Rafa. We just leave those little itty bitty layers in between here. So that way our other color can pick up on top of it. And we've got our mid colors. It's not mid God, but it's our mid colors. Yay. Yay. Okay. A lot of fucking paint on this one. Thin edge. We're gonna take it to the limit. Let's just reorient this tree all together. Let's take him up right here. A little bit more, there we go. Using the color that we did underneath, we could follow a similar pattern. We could build this tree out the right way. That way when we come back with the color, we already know where and how it's living. Wink. Not something you'll see, but we can make it black. And actually put the tree trunk in front of it. Yep. Okay, we blackened, we've erased our green mistakes. But we've got a nice, good undercoat underneath. All right, coffee and contemplation time. Told you if you got them. Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where? Out in the ocean. Okay, yeah, we're looking good. Aziz, light. Honestly, I think I should probably just start with sap green and then go in with my filbert and do the lighter touches, because that's what we ended up doing down here. Well, we certainly made it look pretty again. The potential is back. And it's definitely giving more of the vibe of what I was going for. And right here, like I said, when we go to finish it off, we'll do some of those tall weed, little hot dog guys. If you guys look at marshlands, type in hot dog plant, you'll see it. It's one of those fun things. Utah has nothing but beaver dams and wetlands in our valleys. Ebony's like, it's finished, bro. It's finished. It's darkness. It's got the dark heart of the forest. Just a little right happy area over here. Mm-hmm. You know, for the kids. Oh, that's fantastic. All right. We definitely need to let this dry. And we need to be very, very fucking careful. All right. I think we got enough time. I think I've got it to the point now where as we mix up the right colors, we apply the right way with the right brush, I think we're going to get there. And of course, by applying with the right brush, I have to clean the brush I just used. Is that doing anything for you, huh? That's free OnlyFans right there. Who needs a workout when you got to clean brushes? 'Cause you can be my bodyguard. You can be my everything. 'Cause you can call me out. Da, na, 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 na. Get it back to squat. Dry. Okay, we have got the brush. It is clean. Let's just see if the new shadows are working. See how it looks under the light. Okay, I think we're there, guys. Like, honestly, I can leave this whole grassy area the fuck alone now. We're done. Now it's just highlighting these. We'll fix this. Do a little bushy thing here. Some scragglies. Scoodoos. Here is becoming a problem, though. No. We'll just tip it down. We'll just the green. Come back in, highlight it. Leave the black fucking line. So it looks like it actually lives there. And I think we're going to be okay with it. But of course, Big T, anytime somebody says the darkness, honestly, guys, if I say darkness, chances are you're probably going to be, I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of the heart. Right? It's okay if I'm wrong, but I feel like I'm kind of right. It's what we like to call in the industry recency biasy. Like, think of the newest song featuring darkness. Ooh, we were talking today. Let us get a little drinky poo. All right, so here's my conundrum. I think last Tuesday I did the Zards thing butt ass early in the morning so he could watch it his time at a reasonable hour. And then the idea was to go get karaoke, get a little bombed, come back and do a painting. Didn't happen. And then when I'm painting, I'm like, okay, cool. We'll just paint a little bit and we'll go karaoke. And now I'm like, well, I only want to go to karaoke just to see the setup and, try to show some support. Heart of Darkness. Are we talking the book, Dele? So this is the problem with you pink fairy glitter girly girls is, you tend to go back 1920s literature. The old Joseph Conrad, if you will. The Emily Dickinsons. That's a little bit before then, but, it's there. Hey, E.T. and Evie, welcome back. We are in coffee and contemplation mode because I royally fucked up and I had to reset back to square. Ebony's offended. Yeah, but you ain't a pink, glittery sparkle girl, Ebony. You are a majestic creature of the night that happens to glitter and sparkle as a warning. So it's a unicorn of a different color. God, please tell me I covered. Okay, yes. Oh, I failed and then I recovered. Okay. So ET, we were just pondering whether or not I should try one more go at this. If it doesn't work out right, then I freak out at karaoke, have a little bit of fun, and then we do a part 2, a part B, if you will. We're going to annex this painting out to later tonight. Because honestly, I do not feel like fucking drinking. I'm a sad bastard because what goes up must come down. Okay, guys? Pulled a lot of cool shit last week. I had some really high highs, some intense fucking holy shit, how did this keep happening highs. It's a rarity. Sound like someone is trying to get their foot out of somewhere. Yes. And it's not John Lang, man. John Lang would be sucking on them toes. But as I look at it, God, like it's just a little bit of green. Just fucking finish it. Just fucking finish it. Everybody's here. All the cool kids are here. Just fucking finish it. Listen to the black lady. All right. So what we're gonna do, guys? We're gonna go slow. Slow. Isn't that you? Isn't that your nom de plume? Hey, motherfucker. Only I can say that. Actually, cute, pink, and glittery is more dangerous. Yeah, because you can see them fucking coming, and then they gore you anyway. Like with the majestical creature of the net. You're just like, well, it's night. I'm gonna be cautious. Middle of the day, bright pink. Oh, what's up, sweetie? Crazy. Okay, we are going slow. We are going to start with sap green. We're not going to blend on the brush or on the palette. We are simply going to lay in these nice little hangy down little guys. We're just going to get them. Just going to get them. These are the backs. And then if we need to, we can go back in and touch up with our lighter mix of green. And we're going to stay the fuck away from the phthalo yellow green. We got a good, healthy portion. I hate it, man. Try to say a girl is healthy, and it's like you just fucking you drop kick punted to their child or something. It's like, girl, I didn't mean it that way, man. I'm like, you're not fucking twiggy heroin chic model bullshit. You're fucking healthy. What's wrong with that? If I called you a big girl, big bones, I mean, any of the shit that people sling at me, dad bod, got a mom bod, right? Like that shit. All right, hey, guy, maybe just shut up and paint. Shut up and paint, paint, paint. Now, remember how we did this, right? We started up top, and then we kind of went corner to corner. So we're going to try to duplicate that. And we're going to get real fucking close so you can see too. Right? Well, yes, this all depends on who you ask. And yet, why the fuck is healthy a bad word? Pink. We are going to guard the dark. We're going to get more paint. Maybe we don't need no fucking highlights on here, guys. Maybe we just keep it dark. We are reloading the brush. Boom. Okay, this is looking good. We're getting excited. We're in the danger zone, guys. Oh, shit. I will get to chat in just a moment, guys. Okay. It's working. Or like a Burmy. Yeah. Because stick is not normal. From where I'm from, it's not. Stick, man. You were not eating and malnourished. Oh. We like cornbread healthier. Cornbread, there we go. That is a very wonderful phrase. Need some more paint. Dink. Okay. Go up here. Fuck, it is hard to see with this wet paint glare. A lot of paint on this one. I want to show off. We need them lighter up top. So that way when we do get down to the bottom, we get that darker, 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 darker. That's not darker, 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 darker. It's darker, 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 darker. I just can't talk. Same concept that we were doing up above, but we are now just doing little tiny ones. Makes it look like there's grass and fun things growing afoot. It's not flat. If this was a haircut, there would be wall-to-wall calyx. Okay. Continuing through. Keep in mind, guys, we're doing all of this pretty much with one color. Let's see where we're at here. I'll tell you what, it's because of the fucking answer. All right, you're in the. I've been subjugated to height, body weight, mass index. Always a good fucking time. Yeah. Health science is a fun science. The best thing to go with the experts because they know better. Yeah, for your right. Okay. If you need it or if it's Erica. Yeah. Thank you, Evie. I'm really trying here. Mostly it's just being too stupid to start worrying and caring. So it's like, all right, let's feel out a color. Let's just let the brush do the work. Being direct and honest with you guys really fucking helps with the mistakes. It's like, oh no, I get it. And then you watch me try again. Or you see me paint the similar thing a couple times over. And you're like, damn, dude, look at that. The skies are really coming together, just like Dele. She was trying to claim she was right, but she was. But she's wrong because Dele's an artist too. She's going to come in hot being like, I ain't no motherfucking artist. Leave me alone. Dele can't give some shit and not talk about it. Like I said, we're going to come back in with some real color, but for now we're just giving the round shapes. We're thinking about it. I guess we would call this a tritone painting because we're also doing the mids right down below. Okay. The last bit of paint we have out here. Let's try to get this big ass guy. Ow. Table. Okay, let's put them in the drink. Get this out of the way. Have an indulgence. Catch up on chat because Evie has got some fun things to say. Aziz, light. Thank you for the light, Aziz. Now, as you can tell, we've already kind of gone back through and we've adjusted. We've made it a little bit funner. Like I said, when we rolled through some brighter stuff like this stuff is, not the same tone. It's really going to sparkle and shine. But right now, we've just got those subtle blocked in tones of greens. And we're definitely going to want to highlight this a little bit more. Like back here, maybe just this. Ooh, well, that's what you get for touching it. Maybe this guy gets the highlight in front where he's just off to the side. His branches are just coming out. But let me light up an indulgence, guys. Yeah. It's not fat, it's power, Etienne. Evie, I get that. Yeah, but Ebony, you've also left out your heart of joy, your dark, mystical, glittery nature. Yeah, engagement in chat's always a fun thing. But yeah, ET and EV in my younger days. So my whole problem with the go to the gym every day and everything else, you are going to break something. And then once you break something, you're going to be reluctant to go back. Or you've got to slow it down until that shit fixes. And then it's getting back on the hump. So these guys don't understand that, yeah, you know how devastating it is to break your routine. But if you're forced to break your routine, that's fucking even worse. That's way worse. That's way bad. So, do what you got to do to maintain and stay healthy in your activity. Lift with your knees, not with your back level of shit. Work harder, not smart, or work smarter, not harder. It's a very interesting thing. And I see young people just literally break their shit for $7.25 an hour. The carpet layers, some of the concrete formers, where you got to like get in with your hands and pry with a tool. It's like literally backbreaking work. Like, fuck, man, I've picked fruit before. I did it for about 3 months when I was in Lodi. Fucking, yeah, dude, I got fucking ripped. I learned the value of sunscreen, fucking wearing a hat with netting because of the fucking bugs. And yeah, the band and scoop is just kind of crazy. See, I feel like there's some shortcomings on this tree. I feel like he needs to come down this way, and then we're going to block him in. We're going to block him in like that with some bushes. Because otherwise, these branches need to start coming way the fuck out just to bring it back. So I guess the moral of all that story is, yes, the grass can be greener on the other side, and it's important to see that, but it's also important to water your own fucking grass, take care of it. Maybe you live in a dry climate and you're like, grass is fucking stupid. I'm going to dry scape my shit and save all this money on water and make sure that we have water for the next 20 years. Or, I'm not going to be a stick in the mud city councilman that's saying, well, I still want the green, but throw in AstroTurf because of the plastic runoff and shit. It's just like, better sewage filtration systems then, for fuck's sake, Like, water is an important deal out here in Utah. So you see Kentucky bluegrass lawns, just no trees, no shade, just cooking in the sun. They need so much fucking water. It's like, who decided that was the ideal grass out here? This is fucking stupid. But, can't tell suburbanites anything. So, do what makes you happy. Don't fuck with other people unless you have permission. And then tread lightly, Be polite. Be courteous. Never refuse an invitation. If it hurts, it's probably worth it. Make it memorable. Engage with people with actual meaningful conversation, not just a clickbait title that you heard. Guys, hear about this? Why you bring that in here, man? That's stupid. The topics range from there, but I'm sure a couple of them popped in your guys' head. So, guys, I'm going to take a photo of this and put it on my Instagram. You will be able to see the sap green highlights better than you can on this screen. And then I'm going to go karaoke for a little bit, and then I'm going to come on back. I'm gonna feel refreshed. Probably have another story. Be like, oh man, the bar fucked him up good, dude. Didn't even tell him. Oh shit. Little local gossip. And then we'll come back, finish this fucker off, sign it, and hang it up on the wall. And then we'll move on to, since we've fucked around with the magic lands of greens and moss, we'll actually have the confidence and the color wherewithal to finish Rafa's and Linda's. So while it looks like I'm fucking around, I'm actually building a mystery of enjoyable painting. So ta-ta for now. The next stream will be better because we'll actually finish this fucker. So get yourself some food, enjoy yourself, rip a pack if you need to, or just take 10 minutes and not think about a goddamn thing. Don't think about your breathing. Don't think about anything. Just take a break. Take a good 10-minute break. Nothing at all. Let your thoughts run wild. Create a novel, create a mystery, and we'll catch you back here shortly. Till then, my next stream will be better.